recording. And good news for anybody who's watching the stream. Shut off the alert box thing. Despite being funny, I figured it's probably better if we don't have the interruptions aside from the chat boxes. Not chat boxes. The Twitch chat box that I have on my second monitor over there, which you can't see because obviously the monitor's pointing at my face. But yeah. This is the one shrine we never went through, so it shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Well, we're here. The higher elements seem to be in effect too. First, we need to make our way to the door farther inside. Roger. Stay vigilant, please. Well, I don't think we need that. Yeah, everyone's HP is good. It's just the, Really? They didn't even add an entire dungeon to this. It's just the door is right there at the entrance. This must be the door Celine mentioned. I know there's several spirit shrines in Erebonia, but it'd probably be best to explore them one at a time. Should we dive in? Well, we made it this far without any problems. I don't think any monsters are going to appear like they did before either. I think that's the last of seeing someone else's memories, too. Step aside. I'll open it. You will?
Shrine of Radiance, crafted by the gnomes. By the hand of the spirits, open your doors and guide us to the proving grounds.
Proving grounds. Is it just another dungeon on the inside? It actually opened. And you knew how to do that all this time? Sure did. I never heard that incantation before either. I learned it from the Elder a long time ago. I suppose she thought you weren't ready for it. Well, that's not very fair. Anyway, we can now advance into the proving grounds. In their depths is where we find the crystallized Zumerian ore. We'll find that trial I mentioned before too. Need to be careful. Just lovely. Bring it on. Ooh, time to do some treasure hunting. Sarah has the right idea. Ooh, pleasant. Let's see. Got a couple blue chests over there, so... Okay.
Here's our chance. Don't mess it up. My turn.
I think I need to buy more battle scopes. Whatever. The moths which draws in heat as a nutrient, creates herbal energy in its body and uses fire arts. Weak to water.
Let's move.
Does that matter?
Now's our chance.
Leave it to me.
Let's see.
Here goes.
I'll handle this.
I'll handle it. Now. Lights up for them. Good work.
Exactly how it.
I feel stronger.
Ooh. These guys.
Here they
Oh.
come. Stay focused.
I'm so good at this game. Soulgeist.
Okay. Now.
Very well.
Ooh, arts.
My turn.
How about now?
My turn.
My turn. Now. Ready for
That works.
Okay. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
What kind of flame lamp is this? I'm not sure, but it looks conspicuous enough to be important in some way. What's the worst that could happen if we mess with that? To advance, the lamp will need to be attacked, using a field attack of character with rank B or higher and a certain damage type. Alright. Can't deny I really like the music here.
That's a real beast of a monster.
This might actually be a challenge.
My turn.
Secure.
My turn.
Let's see. Very vulnerable to stat down.
Eliminating.
I'll handle this.
Let's see.
Arcus, activate!
Ooh, they have a lot of health. Oh, he actually succeeded in attacking while confused. Ooh. What's he vulnerable to? Water, time, mirage. 50% attack delay chance. Vulnerable to nightmare.
Leave it to me.
Seal is 20%, so that won't work.
My turn. Now.
My turn.
My turn.
I'll just be able to attack my way to victory.
My turn. Now!
My turn.
My turn. Now!
That 50% slow debuff is too good.
And that's how it's done. No need to thank me.
Oh, you were helping?
Nice. Let's see. Okay, so those markings are the torches that I can slice through.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Let's get him!
My turn.
I feel very let down right now.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna. Now's our chance.
Here I go. Now! Very well. How pathetic.
I feel stronger than.
EXP is good though. Can't deny that.
Ha! Ha! Sit! Ha! 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 Sit!
Let's get this over with. Okay.
Fuck.
Let's move.
Leave it to me. Now.
My turn. This is it.
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
I'll hit. How pathetic.
Well, Reen could probably use some healing, so... Emma? And go.
This could get tricky. Look sharp. Ha! 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 Sit! Ha! Ha! Ha!
This one looks like a toughie.
I'll handle it.
Here I go.
Leave it to me.
Good.
Now.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Nice.
Leave it.
I'll.
Useless death blow, it's perfect.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
That's what I need. So I'm guessing if I don't have the right people, we should be able to leave and just come back. Either that, or they made sure that Fee has exactly what you need.
Oh, what could it be?
Purgatorial Flame. To know if I have it. Oh boy, we got the weird
That's a real beast.
whatever
of a
you call
monster.
whatever you would call that thing.
Watch out.
A dial?
This is a tough one.
Okay.
Looks like a dial, I guess.
My turn.
There's a 50% vulnerable to stat down. Magical object created in ancient times uses fire arts will speak both truth and lies, that shenanigans. Or I can just delay it to holy hell and just laugh. Let's see.
Very well.
I'll handle it. Okay.
There we go.
Let's move.
My turn.
Okay.
Very well.
I'll handle it.
My turn. Now that
So much for truth and lies. Then you get a single chance to attack. Because attack delay is broken in this game.
that's how it's done.
I did it.
That audio level though. Is consistently loud for such a long period of time.
Advantage is ours. Okay.
It's a big one here.
My turn. I'm good. Now.
My turn. My turn.
I'll handle it. Okay.
Here I go. Very.
Success.
Okay. Gotta. Because I screwed it up
Here
again.
they come.
I'll handle it.
I was gonna say we have a
Leave it to
deer
me.
here, but it doesn't matter now.
Now.
I was hoping I would get a sneak attack off,
Let's
but
move.
not that good. It's not that
I'll
good.
handle this.
I'll handle it. Now.
How pathetic. Exactly.
I'm so.
I spy with my little eye.
Fire bell.
The goods.
Let's see. Fire bell.
This could get tricky.
I like never use Forte,
This
so
might
it's not
actually
really
be a
that
challenge.
useful.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Now that's it.
My turn. I'll handle this.
I'll handle it. My turn.
Here I go.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Not much damage.
Very.
Thank you, 50% strength down.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
So let's see. Got a regular monster chest
I
and two
spy
blue
with
ones.
my little eye.
Beautiful presents
The
emanating from the
goods.
chests. Combatants Alyssa and Sarah. Level 96. Word has it the Imperial Army has weaponized the karaoke before it was to class of its instructor into a new type of munition. The Serenade. That's pretty good. Machias and Emma, which I currently have.
Here they come. Stay focused.
Okay.
Alright.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Goal of this is to get all their speeds down
Let's move.
and delay them as much as possible.
Okay.
Alright.
My turn.
I'll handle it. Eliminate.
Ooh, laser eyes.
Let's move.
Okay.
Okay. Now that
Alright, that's one down.
Very well.
Good RNG.
Here I go.
Alright.
I'll
We're
handle
good.
it.
my turn. Okay, we're burning daylight.
We got Carnage out of it. Let's see, Carnage is strength 150, but defense minus 150. Let's see. Let's give it to her then. Okay, so we'll have to come back here and get the 2 chests. That's the last switch. And we got a ladder too. Alright, let's see what this trial's all about. I'm sure it'll be fine. Cool. It reminds me of the ascent of the Stargaze Tower. It seems to be the deepest part of the shrine. Look over there. Pretty. What is that? Is that the ore? Yeah, that's exactly what we're here for. A high-purity crystal of Zumerian ore, formed by the power of Septium veins over a very, very long period of time. Just be ready. We're about to have a visitor. What are you? What? Ooh, it's a magic knight. Direwolf? Hey! That's Walter's name. Or nickname. Is that a magic knight? Another one? So this must be our trial. If you want the Zumerian ore, you're going to need to overcome it. Heh, bring it on. Right.
This one looks like a toughie.
Perfect. Okay.
Alright. What do you do exactly? A magic knight with distinct swollen arms. Fights without a weapon, causing shockwaves by hitting the ground. So he's basically just a bullet sponge with very few weaknesses.
Let's move.
I should have brought Alyssa. Might have been a good idea. Oh well.
Sit.
Leave it to me.
Let's see.
My turn.
Let's see.
Okay.
Here goes. Overdrive.
So this should be a good plan.
Very well. Now,
And now we have
My turn.
full buffs.
Got it. Let's get this over with. I'll handle it.
The hard part is going to be keeping everybody healed
I
up.
suppose I should thank you.
Let's see. I can actually call Valimar into here. Alright. Let's power up.
Let's move.
Let's try for that 10%.
Fall! Now's our chance.
I'll handle it. Arcus, active.
Oh, he beefy. And healing. With a speed buff. Okay.
I suppose I should
Leave it
thank
to
you.
me. I'm counting on you. I'll take it from here.
Let's see. Defense buff is good.
I'll handle this.
See, I'll have Beast steal that. Critical
We're
turn.
finished.
Very well.
Alright.
Let's
Okay.
move. Ha! Too slow. My turn.
So how many turns does he have it for? One more turn? Alright, let's get Azure Flames let splash out.
My blade. I'll handle this.
Good work, Green. You chunked him pretty good.
Now's
And he buffed himself again. And he has a 50% buff now because
I'll
of that.
handle it.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Let's see. This is dangerous.
Okay.
my turn.
Oh, hey, burn. That's useful, at
I
least.
suppose I should thank you.
Knockdown. Ooh.
Very
Okay,
well.
we're fine though. It's all good still.
Thanks.
Of course.
Okay.
His buff is gone too, which is really good. Ooh, but Ring got KO'd.
Sorry, everyone. I suppose I should
Thank you
thank
very much.
Critical turns.
Too slow.
Very well.
I'll handle it.
Of course.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Nice.
Now. Okay.
I'll handle this.
Let's see, Platinum Shield. How far does it reach? That's good enough.
Too slow.
That 50% evasion is really doing work.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn.
Let's see. Crescent Shell. He is just out of range.
Oh,
My turn. My turn. Now,
I'll handle it.
There we go.
Too slow.
Alright, now let's fix the
Okay.
linking.
Now.
let's move.
Oh, I should have used burst there. That's my bad.
Here I go. Arcus activate.
Let's move. Ha! I'll handle this. Now.
My turn.
Alright. It's another buff, that's annoying.
Let's move. Now's our chance.
Okay.
My turn.
And Reen will steal that critical turn. Hey! We actually took him out with that. With the defense buff and everything.
Okay, it's safe for now. Great!
That should suffice.
Level 99. Astian Knight can now be used. Seal 100%. An almighty attack from on top floors.
Naturally. Success.
Exactly how it should be.
Trinity Cannon. Prison's foes, then eliminates them with the laser. 200% chance of a random ailment.
I feel stronger than.
Good. I think that's the last we'll see of that. Yep, we're done. Whew. Certainly didn't go down without a fight. Right, let's grab it and get out of here. Thing's pretty big though, how are we gonna drag it out? Maybe call Valimar, I guess? It looks even bigger from close up. Yeah, although considering how long it's had to form, it's hardly surprising. Still, if we work together, we should be able to carry it back to the Courageous. Sumerian Ore Crystal. Got. And now it just looks like an ordinary pile of dirt. There we go. Boy, the others back on the ship are going to be stunned when they get a load at this thing. Well, we've done what we need to here. Now it's just a case of whether this can be made into a weapon for Valimar. And the only one who's going to know if that's for sure is George. Come on, let's head back and see what he thinks. Really? Gonna make us walk all the way back? Oh well. Zoop. Zoop. Let's see. Slot. Oh boo. Alright. It's called the Courageous. Adjust the party. And let's take Emma out of the group for now. Alright, let's look at those chests now. Should be able to see what the other pun is. Honestly, I think on the Nightmare playthrough I'll probably screenshot them all and just
Careful.
keep a compilation of everything for fun.
Let's not overestimate ourselves. Stay focused.
Let's see, Machias and Emma. Whatever happens, Emma and Machias can always fall back on their bartending skills. You seldom see them without their glasses. That one could have been better, but it's still not bad. Alright, so we need Alyssa, Sarah, Machias, and Emma.
That's a real beast of a monster.
Whoops. Upon returning to the Kratos, they hurriedly carried the Zumarian ore they had obtained to where George was waiting. So, this is a Zumarian ore crystal, huh? It's even cooler than I thought it'd be. You brought back a real treat this time. You couldn't believe our eyes when we first saw it at first. So, what do you think? Think you'll be able to make a new weapon for Valimar? It's hard to say, honestly. It seems really difficult to work with, and then there's the matter of getting enough of it to make something with. I feared as much. I find it hard to imagine this will be enough to make the Itachi large enough for Valimar to use in combat. I doubt this will be enough for Professor Schmidt to start helping out either. Well, all we can do is gather a lot more. There are 3 other spirit shrines in eastern Erebonia. Just get through the other trials and you should have enough. You make it sound so easy. Feel free to volunteer if you have any brighter ideas. Like Elliot said, we'll have to do what we can and gather a lot more. This'll be a piece of cake! Still, what we've got now is enough for me to get a feel on how to work with it. And to do that, we need to set up a proper workshop on the ship. Then by all means, do so in this area here. My brother would have no objections. Thank you, Your Highness. Yes, thank you. We'll get right to work. If you get a chance, would you mind helping me out, Reen? You'll be the one who has to carry whatever we end up making into combat, so it'd help to have you here. I'd be happy to. Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause this main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Okay. Alright, let's head back to the bridge and do all the other shrines. Okay, thought so. It's the same exact dialogue. Why am I not at all surprised?
Where
This
do you want to
destination. Go back to the English shrine because we accidentally didn't switch our party. Okay. There we go. Let's beat those 2 chests and get some free rare quartz.
That's a real beast of a monster.
My turn.
Here I go.
No problem. Sorry, would you mind?
All right, let's get this started. Now,
It's my turn. Okay. Okay.
Mine.
Here I go. I'll handle.
read it.
Here I go.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay. Of course.
Hey! RNG, baby.
Look at us, Fee. We did it. Yeah, you weren't half bad. I'm so glad.
Because they're all so low level, I get good EXP for it too.
That one looks nasty. Try to be careful.
Well, listen, Sarah, open chest.
Bring it on.
Leave it to me.
Let's see.
Right.
Didn't expect that, to be
I
perfectly
messed up.
honest.
No.
That's like an instant wipe, damn.
Here they come. Okay. Huh?
Perfect.
I can do this.
Let's see. If I have to, I'll just have to drop another S-craft. Okay.
Oh, please.
Right.
Alright, let's use this. The CP
Leave it
recovery.
to me. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Out of curiosity to see how this looks, let's use it anyway. Can't hurt.
Right.
Alright.
I can do.
Okay.
And finish the boy off. Oh hey,
Right.
I was ready to use an S-craft in case I missed. 'Cause that would really suck.
We made it out in one piece.
In the trial. Yay.
That's a real beast of a monster.
Over there? Yeah, I guess so. Open
Enemy
sesame.
sighted. Let's take him out. Here I go. Nice. Look. Bishop. Checkmate.
Cool effect.
Not quite.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Right. You won't be so lucky next time.
That's a real beast of a...
Okay. Alright, so I need to equip Confusion and Sleep Resistance.
Watch out.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's move. problem.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that won't work.
My turn.
I hate this. I hate when I can't hit everything.
Here I go.
Now!
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Leave
you
this to
very
me.
much.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Let's move.
My turn.
It's Mike. They're off back. And not a scratch on me. Impressive work.
Crescent mirror. Yeah, that might have been what I think it was Chessmaster yesterday was talking about. Crescent mirror. Magic reflect. Yep. Alright, so that was actually the thing that I needed for that. Okay, let's try this again. Hang on. Equip him. Okay, the gladiator headband's good, but confusion is not good.
Here they come. Here's our chance. Here I go. Analyze. Ah! Ah! It's my turn.
I appreciate.
Thank you very much. Ah!
It's my turn.
Okay.
Now's our chance.
There we go.
All right, let's keep moving.
Flare bomb R. That was entertaining diversion, somewhat. Now the question is, do they want us to go to the other shrines first, or do they want us to visit George first? But I will find out in a little bit.
Ha! Ha!
Let's see. While courageous, adjust party. Much better.
Where do you want to go?
Destination. Question is, are they going to tell us
Leave it
that
to me.
we don't want to go there yet? Till we... Probably better look around here later. Right, we're supposed to be helping George put together his workshop, aren't we? Let's head back to the Courageous when we're ready. Alright. But now that we have that thing for Fee, let's try to complete that, training. Guards training. Let's see, her, him, conform.
my turn.
I'll handle this.
No problem. Let
I
Thanks.
suppose I should thank you.
Where is Emma's turn?
Hang in there.
Thank you very much. Here I go.
Here I go.
Yep.
Overdrive.
Nothing against an overdrive. Didn't say so. Alright. So, arts. I want to murder
I can do this.
most of them.
Here I go.
Alright, we got one art. But it's a heal. Another art. It's also
my
a
turn.
heal. Alright. That's one. That's two. Wait, did it say we got all
handle
three?
This.
Well, I don't think we got all three. Oh, wait. Yeah, Emma doesn't have one. Alyssa doesn't have one. I think we met the condition. Shite. Awesome.
I suppose I should thank you.
Here's the last reflection.
No problem.
Can't overdrive with him.
Here I go. Overdrive.
Might as well.
Here I go.
Rip.
Nice shooting, Elisa.
Together we're unbeatable.
Alright, cleared level 3 arts training. Now you're just showing off. Seriously, I never expected you guys to perform like that. You got even more potential than I was imagining. I know this is hardly worth the price of admission, but I'd like you to have them anyway. Well, make sure you don't stop improving. I hate for all that potential of yours to go to waste. If there's anything I can do to help you put it to use, you're always welcome to tell me and I'll help you out. Alright. Now all these guys are useful for are as you material dispensers. You get like 5 each for the highest level. If you have good setup, you could probably just wipe them all out in one turn. Let's see. That's a 2-star. Or level 2, whatever you call it. Let's see. I want to stack as much power on her as possible and see if I can just KO one of them in one shot. Let's see. Strength 15. Looks like the most of the things that I have just gives 15. Alright, let's see if we can one-shot these guys.
My turn.
Quick was the first turn. Almost.
I can do this.
It's my turn. Of course.
I forget what the exact condition was on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, the domination gem
Okay. Now.
was pretty strong in the first game, and I've heard it's pretty much
course.
even stronger in this one.
I can do this. My turn. Should have been paying attention.
It's my turn.
Thanks. We made it out
Alright.
in one piece.
I really wish you'd hurry up and get 3 translated. Oh yeah, I know. But we'll see whenever they get around to it. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later now that they know they have a huge market for it, because like, what's the rate they've translated everything? Or at least they brought everything to PC, like, I'm trying to remember the order of everything, at least in terms of the localizations. But it's all been pretty recent that they've localized everything. So who knows? If there's enough demand for it and they can get the license to it, it might come out sooner rather than later. All we can do is hope. Better be faster than sooner, because I'm already seeing screenshots before. Yeah, you gotta stay away from those. You need to avoid spoiling yourself. I do a pretty good job at not spoiling myself. Can't say how I do it. It just sort of happens. Yeah, like I've seen a few screenshots for free, but nothing too spoilery that I couldn't have already guessed myself. Let's see, we have to go visit George in the hold. Then we move on to the story. I'm excited for whenever it comes out. And obviously, the sooner the better. Although, they better not skip out on the quality. Quality is the most important thing. Help out. I want to turn this into a workshop for creating Valmar's Tachi. If you get the chance, I really appreciate it if you could help me out. Getting the help George will make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. What do I know? Because you think may know more than you? You might. Chances are you probably do. What do I got? They can't guess your intelligence just on a few lines of chat on Twitch. The results on unfinished quests will disappear. Let's see. What do I know? The one thing I know is like Altina Orion is not a bad person anymore. I honestly could have guessed that from what I've seen so far in the game, like halfway through the intermission. But she's like, 1, Altina Orion. 2, she's just a hired. She doesn't really care about anything. So it doesn't really she doesn't seem like a truly evil person like everybody else in Ouroboros. And let's see. You fight Einrod in Sen 3, I know that. And about Sen 4, I don't really know anything. I haven't seen any screenshots for it. Oh, my eye. Thanks. Also, apparently other people get mechs. Well then, do you think you could bring me my tools for over in the Orbital Factory? Can do, George. George and Reen then began remodeling the ship's hold into a workshop. The process was more than a little exhausting. It didn't take long before they were finished. I heard that it was a year and a half later, Unisa became an instructor at Thor's Academy with Class 7 of his own. I thought it was 3 years later. Alternate being one of the students. Okay. That doesn't sound too spoilery. That would probably be mentioned very early on in the game, honestly. Something like that. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something else, but I cannot put my finger on it. Oh yeah. Apparently Gaius is one of the strongest people. He's actually very strong apparently, because something in Sen 3. Don't know what, but something. Whew, this should work for now. Okay, let's see if we can process the Sumerian ore. Ready? We're going to start by reinforcing Valamar's existing blade, right? Kind of your way of prepping for the real thing? That's the idea, yeah. I also want to get a feel for what it's like to work with, and it'll give you a stronger sword to use in the meantime. Let's get to work. Of course. Together, they worked on reinforcing Valamar's existing blade. Despite the task being simple compared to making an entirely new weapon, working with the Sumerian ore was hard even for George. Green and the other members of Class 7, as well as even Valamar, helped where they could and supported him in his efforts. Eventually, one day later, take it these new students are much like the old ones has a real aptitude for the Arcus. I mean, they're the MCs of the game, of course. Wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if it wasn't that case, honestly. Whoa, Valamar, new blade is quite impressive. Yeah, it came out pretty well. Although the base weapon is still the same as a Soldat's. Unlike a Soldat's blade, however, I can feel mana radiating from it now. I expect it'll be able to hold a significantly keener edge than before. I'm amazed you managed to process that stuff. Anchor crystal like that must have been a real pain to work with, huh, George? Well, if anyone could, it's you. Well, you wouldn't have been able to do much if not for your guys' help. Kind of them to cut the many recruits in half. Well, oh, so like, is like the major party size just about half the size or something? Because that's so, I can agree that's pretty good, because I feel Class 7 is probably two or three students too big. If I'm going to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't have been able to do much if not for your guys' help. We got this far as a real testament to our combined efforts. No, I mean, including Altina, there's only going to be 5 students? Wow. Really? Only 5 students. Honestly, I feel that's better rather than worse. Because that way, they can focusing on developing all 5 of those characters rather than having a total of like 9 or 10 students and then leaving like 3 or 4 of them left out to dry, like Elliot and Gaius. They really got hung out to dry. They don't have much character development. I'm grateful for it. I'm sure the battles ahead are going to go a lot more smoothly thanks to this. We're lucky to have you on our side, George. All you gotta do is take it into a real fight and see how it feels. Right. We should get Valamar to give it a couple good swings.
Oh, you're all still here.
Oh boy. Are we gonna have to use that blade all of a sudden now?
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible. We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's Keldic.
Keldic?
What happened to Keldic?
It was set on fire by the Kreutzen Provincial Army.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Okay, arson is going a little bit too far. They set a course for Celtic and hurried there as fast as their legs could carry them. Once they arrived, a number of them disembarked to assess the situation, Instructor Sarah and Eustace included. Okay, so they just dragged them along with us? Perfectly fine with me. They're part of my main party of, 5, so. Same day. Celtic. Looks like it got bombed a few times, too. This is awful. How could they? The Grand Market seems to have taken the brunt of it, too. Unbelievable. How could the Provincial Army do this to the people they're meant to protect? Can't believe this. Let's have a look around town. We should pay a visit to both the Market Manager and the 4th Armored Division, too. I'm not surprised that Eustace is mandatory. It's his father's army. Honestly, I'm surprised that they would do something stupid enough as to just destroy a market hub. For what other than for not much of a good reason, to be perfectly honest. It's not like it's a military stronghold like Twin Dragons Bridge. Sorry, my mind's kind of all over the place right now. I still can't believe how quickly it all happened. Minutes, that's all it took. They ruined the town before our eyes. How could someone who does something like that call themselves human? Sorry, I have a lot on my mind now. Gotta clean up the store. Everything's a mess. The shockwaves knocked a bunch of stuff off the shelves. What chapter is this? I think it's chapter 2, part 3? Yeah, Act 2, part 3. Let's see, you have a few places to go, so we'll just go through the chapel and then go to the army last. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. You haven't seen my husband anywhere, have you? I heard they brought him in here with serious injuries, but I can't see him anywhere. Why does he have to worry me like this? Doing everything in my power as a pharmacist to aid everyone's treatment, but still terrifies me to think of how quickly those soldats laid waste to this town. Not entirely sure how I managed to escape, to be completely frank. Fortunately, some of my medicine was left undamaged, so I was able to use that to treat the injured. Yet there wasn't anything I could do for Otto. What happened to Otto? I tripped and hurt myself in all the commotion. It's nothing serious compared to everyone else. I'm lucky. But how could they? How could they do this to our home? Adios, please. Please help us make it through this. It was the bartender at the Weathercock Inn, right? Not Louise too. Excuse me, but how's she been holding up? She been giving milk treatment? Father Zerbel's already tended to her, but apparently the blow to her head was so strong, can't be sure if she'll make it. Louise, please open your eyes, I'm begging you. You two seem like good friends from what I've seen. Yeah, we got to know each other from my visits to the Weathercock whenever I was in town for work. I'm not going to be able to do anything for her staying here. Let's go. We need to see how things are elsewhere. Right. She got knocked out cold by some falling debris and hasn't woken up since. Oh, how could something like this happen? She was gonna take the day off today and come home. So why'd this have to happen? Louise, please open your eyes. Why? Why did this have to happen? How much more will this war take from us? Louise, please wake up. She's unconscious. Huh? Daddy's not here. Aw man, where'd he go? Should have told him to stay put too. Those humanoid machines, there. Stay back, don't do it! PTSD. Seems to be unconscious. No, this can't be. Marco, open your eyes, please! Father Zabel's considerable medical knowledge helped save those who were badly wounded in the assault. We're truly blessed to have him stationed here. Why did something this awful have to happen? They show no mercy, not even to the children. Sorry, I shouldn't let myself get all worked up like this. If you're looking for Father Zerbel, he left for the market manager's home. I was about to be hit by some falling rubble, but then, before I knew what was happening, Jake appeared and pushed me out of the way. It's all my fault. What will I do if he never wakes up? Please, Jake, wake up, I'm begging you. Jake. I can't believe that even Jake was caught up in all this. This is so horrible. I couldn't do anything to help. I feel so ashamed of myself. Don't be. You're up against professionals, and they had the element of surprise on their side. She's right. I know you're upset, but you're not the one to blame here. And neither are you, Eustace. Yes, I suppose you're right. If I have time to blame myself for what happened, this time I could be used to actually help people. I can't believe I couldn't do anything. Once at a military academy and so much time and effort spent here. When it came time to use those skills, I was unable to. What was the purpose of me being here in the first place? No, I need to focus on helping people right now, not wrestling with my personal demons and feeling sorry for myself. Wake up, Jake! He's not waking up. He's unconscious.
I hope Louise will be okay.
They seem to have enough medicine at least, but...
They do a very good job at painting a gruesome scene like this. Oh, hello. I somehow managed to keep this place from burning down. But Louise was hit on the head by some falling debris during the attack, and... If I'd known things would have ended up like this, I would have forced her to take the day off. The store's okay. We've got all the debris cleared up for the most part. But this is all just too much. Why? Why her? Our house was set on fire during the attack. We managed to escape safely, but where will we go now? Don't cry, Anita. Otherwise, I'll end up breaking down too. My house was burned down. There's nothing left of it. Those big robots came crashing into town from out of nowhere. Then they just started destroying everything and anything. Market manager told me to run, so I did. But then something happened? I only got away thanks to the market manager. He's always been there for me, but now... The Jaegers took advantage of the chaos and set fire to as much of the town as possible. We tried to put it out as fast as we could, but... We had our hands full simply trying to make sure all the townsfolk were safely evacuated. In the end, we weren't able to prevent the fire from spreading. Those huge machines, they came and destroyed the Grand Market. I was scared. I don't ever want to see them again. They just break everyone's character down.
No.
It used to be so lively, and now...
Oh, no! I took out a loan to procure the goods for my store. Why? Why did it come to this? Oh, Adios, why? Those soldiers tore the Grand Market asunder like it was nothing. They took away what was essentially our home. Yet here I am, unable to work up the energy to be depressed. Part of me always suspected that things would end up like this, but even then, I have no idea how to cope with this. I completely lost the will to do anything at this point. You all made it, I see. I've seen a lot during my times as a reporter, but this is the first time I've been left speechless. An atrocity like this can't be forgiven. Ability or not, there's no excuse for such carnage. We failures as people if we let something like this pass. I'll do whatever I can to make sure this doesn't get covered up. I'll make sure that pictures of this horrific sight get out there. This sort of atrocity can't be allowed to happen ever again. Why? Why'd this happen to you of all people, Otto? Don't tell me. We should go check for ourselves before jumping to conclusions. Why? No, no, stay away. Please leave the town alone. We should focus on making our way around the town for now. Let's head back then. Did you come to see the market manager? So, head up to the second floor. Everyone else is already there. Market manager's up on the second floor. Sorry, I just said my goodbyes not long ago. Is he dead? It's pretty sad if he is. Or is he just really badly hurt? I can't tell. Please don't tell me. No. Why, Otto? Please come back to me. No way. You're all from Thor's, correct? He fell victim to one of the soldat's attacks while evacuating the townsfolk, I'm afraid. I did everything in my power to save him, and yet... I see. But we never got to pay him back for helping us during our time here. How could this happen? Market manager's always done everything he could to protect this town, and now he went and gave his life for us. No one loved this town more than Otto. Just goes to prove that. Why did things end up like this? What are we even supposed to do? I kinda don't want to ruin the mood, but Athelas! Why, Adios? Why did you even take the market manager from us? Market manager did everything he could to protect us, even in his last moments. This is how it's always been It's always been, too. We always got by thanks to him. Can't believe he gave up his life to protect us. I hope you're happy, Duke Alberea. If your aim was to terrorize us and take something from us that can never be replaced, then you must be. Don't forget this, Otto. Your death won't be in vain, I swear it. Did everything in my power, but it wasn't enough. At the very least, he seems to have passed on peacefully. I can only pray that Adios guides his soul to her side. He's resting in peace. looks like he could wake up at any moment. Oh, hey Otto. Please come back to me. Let's see what's going on at the guardhouse now. We're in the midst of assessing the situation. Please take any questions to Lieutenant General Craig. The three most important people are here. Oh, I see you all arrived. Lieutenant General Craig, Major Neidhart. I see the RMP is here as well. Thank you for coming, everyone. I presume you were all contacted? That's right. Came as soon as we heard. Is this the work of who I think it is? It's as you suspect. This was done by none other than Cruisin' Provincial Army soldats. That's absurd. For what reason? I can't believe they'd willingly destroy the land they're meant to protect. Unfortunately, it's very real. Apparently, they broke through a gap in our line of defense at the Twin Dragons Bridge. According to the report, there were a number of Jaegers within their ranks, too. Duke Albaret has been hiring the Northern Jaegers throughout this war. They were behind the attack on Ymir, too. That explains things. Raising towns like this is one of their specialties. And if they had soldats supporting them, too, this couldn't have ended any other way. We arrived on the scene as fast as we could and managed to fight them off while evacuating the townsfolk, but they had already retreated towards Breahard and formed a defensive line by the time the 4th Division arrived. The townsfolk readily accepted us after the Provincial Army was forced to retreat from Dragon's Bridge. It's clear this was intended to punish them for that as an example to others. Even then, though, there's just no excuse for this. This reminds me of what Rufus and Vita said, actually.
I beg to differ. The presence of soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
It's like fighting giants.
They're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Rufus said that? Oh, Vita. The fear this attack has instilled in the townsfolk seemed to be a testament to those words. Thanks to the soldats, it's safe to say that they succeeded in their aim. Even we of the RMP felt somewhat powerless before them, especially since we couldn't prevent that fatality. I think the one fatality would be the market manager of all people. Regardless, we plan to strengthen our defenses here while preparing for countermeasures against Breahard. I advise that you keep your distance from Celtic for a while. Do engrave this horrid sight into your minds, however. This is no mere minor conflict, it's an all-out war. Never forget that. Celtic holds no value into the Alliance from a military perspective. This was clearly to make an example of them. You won't let this go unpunished. A chance for retribution will come and they will pay. Best not get yourselves caught up in it when that time comes. Leave the townsfolk to us. We'll do everything we can to support them. But what measures to be taken against Breahard? Oh. Something must be done, that much is certain. Leave the military affairs to us. Do take a good look around you. Engrave the sight into your minds. This is the true face of a war. Got a decent grasp on the situation in Celtic now. Should we head back? Green! Where's my family? They're all safe, right? Becky, Hugo. We told you to wait on board, didn't we? Sorry, but she insisted. You expect me to sit about knowing what happened to my home? My family's safe, right? What about the market manager? Family's alright. We saw them at the church. Can't say the same for the market manager, though. Oh no, you're having a laugh, huh? Wait. I've got it, Reen. I'll make sure she returns to the Courageous. Thanks. We'll make our way back first, then. We have a lot to discuss regarding where to proceed from here. Indeed. After leaving Keldic in the Imperial Army's hands, they all went back to the Courageous. Processing both Otto's death and the state of Keldic proved to be difficult, but they had to face it. It was only after Becky and Hugo returned that they decided to take off.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute. History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Really?
That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now.
True enough. This war's been relatively bloodless in comparison, so something like this happening is a big deal.
Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do it.
I think it's safe to say it was just Duke Alborea doing his own thing. He really seems to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in practice than him in the Alliance.
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways.
Use this, don't do this.
Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
What?
I've seen this in too many other RPGs. Don't you dare do this.
You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you?
I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace. How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now. As a member of the Alborea family, I have a duty to stop my father.
As people who want to stop the war, they all have a duty to stop his father.
You have no right!
We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone.
Machias is right. You need to calm down and we need to think this over together.
Yeah, this isn't like you at all.
As your classmates and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you, and I believe we can.
We should discuss how to approach this matter together.
That's a Class 7 I know.
Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure you guys know the deal at this point, right?
Sorry.
We fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Keldic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that.
You're right.
We're all agreed there. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out.
I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes. So please, use my position and this ship however necessary to bring him to justice.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Alright, I think it's time we come up with a solid plan. We can't allow Duke Alborea to do anything so inhuman ever again.
Thank you.
Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from? Bear with Give me a moment. This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance.
Oh, really?
How can that be?
Got
They
her
must have
frequency,
sneaked
huh?
into range. What should we do, Toa? I think I can shake him off if I try.
No, put the call up on the screen.
Who is it?
It's a pleasure
Rufus.
to see you all again. Especially you, my dear brother.
Oh boy.
And Princess Alphen is with you too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
Rufus?
Goodness.
Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly. Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information of which I'd like to make you aware. Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique from my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us?
Does this concern Keldic by any chance?
He's gonna rat out his father.
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves. The attack on Keldic was instigated by Duke Albarea alone.
Thought so.
We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Huh? Oh, I get it. You want us to take him out, don't you?
Surely not.
The bulk of the Kreutzen Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Aurochs Fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
This is insane.
They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind losing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objective you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff.
Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other, so you'd have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Clausel. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward. But considering the position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you.
Take care of the stray pawn in your game.
Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace. This is an intensely family-centric affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it. Well then, if you'll excuse me. I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's Board of Directors.
Like, that means jack shit now.
Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work.
There remains a real possibility that this is a trap.
Still, now we know the Alliance wants something done about Duke Albarea as much as we do. This could be the best chance we're ever going to get to stop him from wreaking more havoc.
I can't allow my father to commit any more of these unforgivable crimes. I will go to Aurochs Fort and apprehend Duke Albarea myself.
That's right, they fought against him not too long ago, did they? Yeah, when they all invaded Ymir and then Rufus single-handedly beat the crap out of the entirety of Class 7. That was a fun time.
And it would mean the world to me if all of you were to lend me your aid.
Seeing which, how long did I last in that? I didn't die. Honestly, he didn't even take anybody out. We were just exchanging blows for a while, he kept missing Fee repeatedly, and then the battle just ended. I was expecting an S-craft that would just wipe the entire field, but that surprisingly didn't happen. No, it's seen the world.
Do you even need to ask?
Of course we will. We'll be with you every step of the way.
Who was I using? I believe I had, like, Eustace, obviously. I honestly can't remember exactly who was there. But I'm pretty sure I had Fee out, so that way I could try to use her to go up and tank his blows. I probably had Machias out there too. just so I could speed boost everybody. And I can't really say who would be in the last slot, probably Alyssa. Duke Albarea's actions against Celtic were believed to be in violation of a number of Imperial laws. With that fact as jurisdiction, Class 7 chose to call upon the aid of the 4th Armored Division and RMP to formally place him under arrest. In the end, they settled upon the following plan. First, the 4th Armored Division would attack Borehard's northern line of defense. Meanwhile, the RMP would attack the city's southern line of defense, forcing them to call reinforcements from Oric's fort. Those would give Class 7 the opportunity to attack the fortress using the Courageous, with relatively limited opposition. And once the fortress was under their control, they were to arrest Duke Albarea, effectively completing the mission. We got our new shiny blade. Well, at least the edge of the blade is nice and shiny. While all this is being finalized, the remaining touches are put to Valamar's reinforced sword. The operation proved to be an opportune time to test it and collect much needed data. Next day, time came for the operation to begin. Christmas. Taking Oric's fort. Well, the time's finally come. Is everyone ready to go? Of course. We can't let Eustace down. This is our chance to avenge Otto's death, too. I appreciate it. Let's try and focus your thoughts on the operation for now. You can worry about other things later. We'll be right here with you. Sounds like everyone's all fired up and ready to go. This will be our first chance to test Valamar's newly fortified weapon, too. How'd it turn out? Great, actually. Like Laura said, today's operation makes it the perfect chance to test it out in battle. I hope so. It'll be a good way to iron out the kinks, anyway. The more data I have, the better off it will be when it comes to making that Tachi. Guys, 4th Armored Division and Railway Military Police are almost ready to make the move. Let me know as soon as you're ready. The sooner the better. I'm coming with you. It doesn't sit right with me to have you going against high-ranking Jaegers alone. There's no reason to let your guard down, though. Make sure you have everything you need. No problem. The number of members in the party is temporarily increased to 7. Okay. I'll take full advantage of that. Let's see. I should probably give somebody else some levels, cause... yeah. Reasons. Advance main sword, speak to Toll in the captain's chair and select commence operation. Okay. Now on to the fun part, because I'm almost certain everybody else will have unique dialogue here. I've always known that we were in the middle of a real war, but until now I didn't understand what kind of pain and sacrifice that truly entailed. Same here. Part of me still trying to convince myself that something so unjust couldn't really have happened. What's done is done. We can't turn back time, but we can and we will stop the Duke from ever doing anything like that ever again. That's right. We'll make sure of that. We won't be able to pull this off without everyone working together perfectly. But if we can, I'm sure we'll be able to stop Duke Albarea from doing anything like that ever again. So let's do it. And now I need to make sure there isn't anything I miss by not talking to literally everybody on the ship. Okay, both the main cannons and secondary armaments are good to go. There's every chance the Courageous will be attacked during this operation, so we need to be ready to retaliate. Still, don't worry about us. The Courageous is built for this. We're all prepared for anything. You guys should be 100% focused on the task at hand. No need to worry about us. I'll shoot down everything that even tries to pose a threat to the Courageous. Visit the 4th Armored Division. Our tanks are all in position. The RMP has also reached Point B and commenced surveillance of Berea Heart's southern entrance. Acknowledged. Please continue to stand by. Barring any sudden changes, the operation should begin at the scheduled time. Acknowledged. Waiting on your signal. Dealing with the military like that must be really stressful. I'm glad to see that she's holding up okay. Oh yep, see? Character note. Whew, this is a giant responsibility, but so far things are going according to plan. You can leave everything here to me, Reen. You have more than enough to worry about as it is. This operation's success or failure will have a significant impact on Eustace's resolve going forward. He can't do it on his own, though. He needs all of us to support him, perhaps now more than ever. Even though you're a new addition to the crew, we'll be counting on you too, Lynn. Of course. Let's see. Eustace's resolve going forward. He's doing his own, though. He needs so we have his support. Let's show him we got his back. There's no way we can forgive Duke Alberea for setting a whole town on fire like that. We're gonna make him answer for it. Let's do it. I gave the Courageous' engines a tune-up, so they're all ready for the operation to begin. We can't let Duke Alberea get away with this. We just can't. Oh boy, she tuned up the engines, huh? I still can't believe Duke Alberea would resort to something this drastic. And honestly, as part of the Four Great Houses, it's not hard for me to feel how somehow complicit in all this. But the way I feel is trivial compared to what Eustace must be going through. It's exactly why we need to make sure that you're the ones to bring the Duke to justice today. It has to be you. We'll keep an eye on your surroundings from up above once we've dropped you off at Orc's Fort. Remember, you and your classmates have to be the ones to bring the Duke to justice. It wouldn't be right otherwise. There's one thing this war taught me, it's that the powerless are always victimized by those with power. When I think about how my hometown could have suffered the same fate as Celtic, I can hardly hold back my anger. That's why it's more important than ever that we work together now. Can't let people keep abusing their power like this. None of us wants to let something like this horrible ever happen again. That's why we need to work together to ensure this operation's success. I finished scouting the area around Berea Heart, and now I know the best place for us to stand by. If all goes like I think it's gonna go, I'm pretty much able to strike Orc's Fort while it's wide open. You can do it, Reen. I've done everything I can to get the ship ready for the big operation. Don't miss it up, Reen. Something wrong, Instructor? Oh, it's you. Sorry, just lost in thought. It just crossed my mind that we're probably going to run into the Northern Jaegers at Orc's Fort, too. So we can't afford to get complacent just because the Army's giving us a nice diversion. We need to be really careful. Keep that in mind as you're making your preparations. It's not just the Provincial Army we have to account for this time. Thanks for letting me know. We'll probably run to the Northern Jaegers at the fort, too. Keep that in mind as you're making preparations. It's not the Provincial Army you have to account for this time. I probably have to equip Feint Resistance, shouldn't I? Or keep a duplicate save in the ship, just in case. As a member of House Alberea, I have the duty to stop my father from sullying our name with any more of his foolishness. Only then will the people of Croyzen, Celtic in particular, be able to truly say that justice has been done. While that may be true, you needn't feel as though you have to do it all alone. Never forget that we're all here to help you. Thank you, Your Highness. I cannot say what my brother has in mind, but I know what I want to do, and I fully intend on seeing it through. And I'll do it with the rest of Class 7 by my side. We'll be with you all the way. The Imperial Army's already made preparation for Duke Alberea's arrest. It's truly a shame that things have come to this. Still, I pray every day to Adios for your success. The member of House Alberea, stopping my father is my burden to bear, but I cannot do it alone. Please, lend me your strength. This whole operation is gonna end up being pretty big, right? I hope Theresa doesn't get swept up in it somehow. God, what the hell am I worrying about this now? It's not like me at all. Operation, operation, operation. That's all we gotta think about. And you guys, too. Ah, Thors, we got this. Breeze will be just fine. I just gotta worry about her. I just gotta not worry about her and think about this operation. If you want me to put you through the ringer beforehand, though, I got you covered. Just give me the sign. Son of a bitch. I can't believe he even tried to pull this shit. I don't give a rat's ass how great his house is. Nobody sets fire to a town of innocent people and gets away with it. You guys have the best chance we've got at making that bastard pay for this. Do not screw this up. I can't believe I can't even remember the last time something made me this mad. That asshole has to pay, and you guys gotta make sure he does. Character notebook updated. I've been to Celtic before for some R&R. It was such a happy place, full of the sounds of people bustling around and enjoying themselves. How could someone want to burn all that down? And is there nothing we can do for its people? Celtic is to be such a peaceful place, full of the sounds of people happily living their lives. Nothing we can do for them? Alright, next floor. We should be able to get a rain check on the whatever the saying is for this thing. We want to know your last contract? Neat, you got the silver prize. Guess this is something. Round bait 3. It's something, alright. I'll let you know if you want to apply again, though. You think what happened to Celtic would at least get a mention in the radio. But no, not a word. Even under Alliance censorship, this isn't right. I'm begging you, do whatever you have to get this all sorted out. You have me cheering you on. You guys do some pretty crazy stuff. I know. I reviewed all of it and sent it into Radio Trist over the past year. That's also why I know you can pull through on this one, so good luck. Let's do the feeling lucky contest, because I'm feeling lucky. Sorta. I mean, we already won the highest ranked prize on our first try. It sickens me to think the Alliance can set fire to entire towns like it's nothing. I finally started to relax about my home over in the west too, but now I'm all worried all over again. I can't let this overwhelm me. Not today. Not when so much is at stake. You guys are the only ones who can stop the Duke now. Good luck. Yay! 99. Now I don't have to buy anymore, ever. Becky's been really down the dumps ever since she found out about Celtic. Not that I can blame the poor girl, of course. The rest of us have to make this right for her. If you're ready to buy, I'm your man. I'm still very much open for business, and I feel like every little sale lets me back you up my own special way. Pretty sure you don't have anything I can even buy, really. Or at least, something I can really afford. Probably be a better word. What happened to Celtic and the Grand Marco is bad enough, but we even lost Otto on top of that. Other things have to come out to this. I hate to say it, but that's the reality of war, Becky. Celtic's not the only place to have gone through this. That doesn't excuse it, obviously, but a truly great merchant will be looking for ways to overcome, help everyone. I'm still trying to process all this here, but I guess you're right. We're not trying to get things sorted and moping about, aren't we? Promise me you'll make this operation a success. Not just for my sake, but for Celtic and Otto's too. I have 43 U material somehow. Cool. My father can be a little heavy-handed at times too, but I'd never dream of setting fire to his own lands. It's simply insane. I hope Eustace manages to sort everything out. I use ingredients from Celtic all the time in my cooking, so what's happening there impacts me as much as anyone. Go stop that dude from ever doing anything this awful ever again. Speaking of which, do I have any new recipes? I do not. Once I saw Celtic burn like that, I felt really weird. Why? You okay, William? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go catch us a duke. I'm gonna clobber him, too. I'm guessing Milliam is trying to cry but can't. Got some tough opponents this time. The Croizon Provincial Army is enough trouble as it is, but why not run into the Northern Jaegers too? True. At least we'll have Clapton Clare and the 4th Armored Division support. We'll still need to be careful. Maybe so, but no one's going to defeat us, noble, Jaeger, or otherwise. This operation will be a success. Must be. You're right. We can't afford to fail, and we won't. Right. It's the least we can do after all the people of Celtic has done for us. I'm pretty nervous about what we're about to do. This is no time to let fear get the better of us. We owe Otto and the people of Celtic too much for that. This is doing everything he can to right his father's wrongs, no matter how difficult. We can't let him carry that burden alone. No matter who stands in our way, we will make this a success. Northern Jaegers are a high-ranking corps. We need to watch out for them. The fact that Sarah's taking point in this time kinda worries me too. Huh? Why? Just does. Make sure you're prepared. Don't let your guard down against them for even a second. Oh yeah. Didn't they mention that, I think Sarah was a Jaeger before joining, the Bracer Guild, wasn't she? Who knows, maybe she was allied with the Northern Jaegers at one point. Historical records indicate many cases of towns being set alight during the War of the Lions, too. Meanwhile, Prince Drykos fought to protect the people of this nation and prevent any more needless sacrifices. You know, the more I think about that war, the more similarities I find between it and our current situation. Well, I have no idea if we can pull off the feats that Emperor Drykos did. But at the very least, we are going to stop Duke Albarea. I'm sure you will. Good luck out there. I'll be praying for your success. I tried to do what I could to help with the operation, gathering reference materials on our sport and the like. But at the end of the day, it's all up to you guys whether we succeed or not here. No pressure, right? I haven't been able to write anything since I got a look at Celtic. It's just impossible to think of anything fun to write after getting a first-hand look at something so terrible. I guess this time, the sword overpowers the pen. I don't think anyone can come up with a fun story when all this is coming on. So much for the pen being mightier than the sword, huh? Pasta. I can't believe Duke Albarea. It's almost too pitiful to hate at this point. I can't even begin to imagine what this is doing to Eustace Reign. That's why we need to help him bring this to an end. There's no other way. I can't even imagine how Eustace feels about his father, feels knowing his father's behind this. We need to bring this to an end, for his sake. What Duke Albarea has done cannot be forgiven. A man of his position should rule his lands fairly and benevolently, not burn them to ash. Father asked me to help the people of the East, so, on my honor as a noble, I will make him answer for his crimes. Go get him, Laura. Must be the ones to make Duke Albarea answer for his highness' crimes. Honestly, I think taking responsibility would be the best thing for him. Take care of yourself, Laura. And you too, Alyssa. I know you'll make it through all this safe and sound. Your faith means everything to us, Monica. I promise we'll be back after we put a stop to Duke Albarea's madness. That goes for you too, Reen. Take care out there. I know you'll make it through. Something's up with the fish in Celtic's waters. I guess even they're terrified after what happened. Or maybe they're just lamenting how stupid we humans are. Who knows? As long as they're like that, nobody's going to be able to kick back and fish around here, so until things are put back in order. So please, do what you can, Reen. Tragic as it is to say, the fish are terrified right now. As long as they are, nobody in Celtic's going to be able to get any good catches, so it's up to you to make things right. Yeah, the fish is the most important. I've heard the Imperial Army is taking whatever measures they can to ensure the people of Celtic don't want for food. Being well fed is going to make their pain go away, of course, but food can help heal both the body and soul in some way, so I hope it lets them start the recovery process. I almost wish I could go help feed the people of Celtic, but I know my place as a student in the Academy, and that place is here, helping all of you. I feel better. Let's see. Did not go here yet. Made sure to take some pictures of the chaos in Celtic. I hurt to take every single one, but there's no way I could let this horror go by undocumented. Hopefully we can prevent other tragedies like this by exposing the truth to the public. Celtic just the latest example of the horrible things war brings with it. I can only hope that exposing the truth to the public will help make it to the last. Make it the last. Never mind. Words were not good there. Hey, character notebook. Oh, I've got some new data for me? Mind if I take a look? Alright, that's in the system now. Thanks, Rain. If you got any more info though, come on, tell me about it. I still can't believe what Duke Alberea did to Celtic. It's all so wrong. People with power are meant to protect the weak, not abuse them like this. Only you guys can put things to right, so good luck. Go show the people of Celtic that power can be good for something. What Duke Alberea did was unforgivable, so please, get justice for the people of Celtic. I know you can do it. A lot of character note updates in this section. In a sense, you could say that a town is a piece of art, with every resident adding their own details. The buildings, the culture, and the history merge to create something singular and inimitable. Those nobles are in for a violent surprise that they think they're going to let them destroy art that beautiful. If I need to help you upgrade your knights so you can teach them a lesson, so be it. It's been a long time since something outside of my work irked me so much. Show those nobles what happens to people who are willing to destroy pieces of art. They do not receive mercy or forgiveness. Let's see. Let's see, insert orb. Gotta go fast, orb. Something isn't done about Duke Alberea soon, there's no telling what he might do. We need to get we'll need to put our exploration of the spirit shrines on hold for the time being. There's no time to waste. No matter what, we need to take him down. We need to unseat the Duke, no matter what it takes. No one should have to suffer the same fate as the people of Celtic. It's hard to believe someone would resort to raising a town in this day and age. Humans never change, do they? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of seeing them do the same stupid things again and again. Okay, I finally found a video in this part of the game where someone added guys in the team. What do you mean? Talking about in CS3? Or CS2? Honestly, let's see. Sorry, Celine. I know. Maybe it's a little rash of me to lump all of you together. Curiosity of his dialogue left me curious. The wind. There's your answer. I know. Maybe it's a little rash of me to lump all of you together. So this part I'm playing right now. Oh, okay. You mean like, where you were at the town? Where... with all the people? Do you think you could show me... Do you think you can show me that humanity's more than a series of foolish delusions? We can. I promise you that. I'm sick and tired of watching people make worse and worse decisions. You've got a lot to prove if you hope to change my mind about them, but you can start by pulling through here. Blade reinforces Marinor has been equipped. Knowing Sarah's past and apprehending the shitty Duke. Okay. I see. Spoilers. Got it. How much will be achieved with it during its first battle depends entirely on you, Awakener. Right. Now isn't the time to be hesitating. That ain't good. Something got misplaced. Probably fell on the carpet. Damn. Guess I gotta find it later. The outcome with B won't... The outcome with B wasn't how I wanted things to go, but I wanted to learn and grow from it regardless. Very well. I shall answer to your will. I will be sure to answer to your will in the battle ahead. Use my blade as if it were your own. Yeah, it's fucking vanished. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Didn't fall on the floor. Thank God. Don't want to step on that. This wasn't exactly what I pictured the whole Reinforced Blade's first battle would be. I wish you could have given me a test run on something beforehand, but I guess you do know how to use a sword, so... I guess it's the same blade you've always used, just stronger. Shouldn't be all that different, at least. Yeah, I'll be fine. The blade's gonna lead us straight to victory. I just know it. You're too kind. Good luck, Green. This will give me the chance to get some real usage data for the new Reinforced Blade. At least that'll help. I've got a few little tweaks to make, but once they're done, I'll hand it off to Valimar. Let's see, modify ornament, slots. Let's see. I have like nothing. Let's see if I can upgrade specific slots. Alright, looks like that's all I can do. So, quartz. Let's rebuy an action. Oh, you need wind. That sucks. You need wind for like all the time. Why? Let's see. So make EX orb create this. E. Alright. Insert. Super strong. Alright, you're the last person. So, Eustace's dad was the one who gave the order to set fire to Celtic? How could anyone do something like that? It's all in your hands now. I'll be here with the horses praying for you. And take care of Eustace too, please. You bet, Paula. My opinion of the nobility has really changed since I joined the riding club. That sure as hell didn't mean I'm gonna excuse what the Duke did. Go get him, guys, but take care of Eustace. Alright. Let's get this started. and picnic. All I could do is... Oh, nope, there it goes. Connection's back. I hate when the internet just goes out like that. Alright, save. Commence operation. You guys ready to go? Your equipment's in perfect order, right? Valamar's all ready too? Let's prep a little bit more. I need to make sure everyone actually has stuff equipped. Let's see. Let's see. I'd rather give that to Reen if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Let's see. It'll be better for Sarah to have it, because she has more attack. So... time to backpedal. Let's see. Damn. It's a domination. Let's see, what was the one that I had on her, that slot? Because now I cannot remember. Dragon Mane. For ZP in the field and enemies rubber stuff. I don't need that. I don't need that. Screw it. Let's see. What kind of arsenal should she have? Okay. I'll replace action one with something better. Could use someone that has a decent spell or two. Do I have Windbell? I do not. Let's see. Class 4S. Why not? I have 3 attack ones, but why? If I had an evade 2, I'd put it on her. But I don't, so I won't. Let's see. So probably put something else in place of that. Something that increases speed preferably. Didn't I have something that does that? Yeah, let's give her Chrono Burst, why not? I'm not even sure if she can use it. Does it cost 500 now? No, it costs 400 now. Alright, so she can use it once. And then there goes all of her EP. But she gets 8 speed out of it, which is buffed by Raven, so it's good. Alright. Luminous Ray R. Doesn't really use spells, so I'll give him information. Do we have a better shining? I don't. Wait, why does he have shining and shining R on? What is this? Alright, let's see. Oh, I thought I had a shield free, but... shield 3, but I guess not. Oh well. Let's see, Hydro Cannon R. Okay. Let's see, what does she have by default from Angel? They lost Golden Sphere, Fortuna Shining Cross Crusade. Let's see. This will just give. I just have to give her a regular breath. I can get rid of Golden Sphere here too. Let's see. This mirror is good. Let's see, what is this? Mobius. Potency of healing items. How about no? Let's see. He's the healer, right? Let's see. See, I have Tira, Breath, and Mercuria. So he's good then. Now let's unequip these. Make sure everybody has something. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's begin. Everything's in perfect order, or at least as good as it's gonna get right now. Preparation is very important to not die.
Commence final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Yes, ma'am.
Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kortsen province secured. Courageous, full speed ahead.
Go, go, go!
Mint. Same day. Almost noon. What could that be? It sounds like big-ass tanks! Is that the 4th Armored Division? It is! It's Craig the Red! The advantage is ours. On our pride as Imperial soldiers, it's time to blast those walking chunks of metal to pieces! Yes, sir! Units 2 and 3 advance. Back up Unit 1 while dealing with enemies that approach from both flanks. Yes, sir! Blast. I can't believe they've advanced this far. Apparently, they're eager to meet the same fate that Celtic did. Well, if that's the case, let's give them what they want. Yes, sir! Come in, come in! This Brayheart South entrance, do you read me? Hmm? What is it? We're a little busy at the moment. We're under attack from South Cruisin Highway. It's RMP! Come again? Those are some good rocket launchers. They don't even need to be reloaded. Impudent little... No matter. Now's our chance to put these dogs down for good. Focus all firepower on their legs to impede their movement. Keep it up while making a gradual retreat. We'll need to force them to call for reinforcements. Yes, ma'am. The battle on the north side of the city should have begun by now. The rest is in your hands, Class 7. What in the world? Did a battle break out close by or something? But what's Duke Galbarea doing at a time like this? Oh, if only Lord Rufus were here. Wow. They're really just leaving it defenseless. They're that cocky, huh? Chance of a flank is pretty much negligible. I mean, they're already being flanked. What's the chance of a third one?
They attacked the city from both sides? Those shameless fiends!
Says the one who burned a town.
Is there still no response from the Pantagruel?
I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact. The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well.
Damn son of mine. Surely he isn't planning on casting me aside? I thought Eustace was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken. Regardless, we must make the best of what we have and repel those intruders. See that my will is done.
Yes, Your Grace.
So they have Scarlet. Is that McBurn?
There's a sad sight.
McBurn, Jubilee, and Scarlet.
Man, if I'd known things were gonna pan out to be such a mess here, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is.
Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we shall remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others.
You're too uptight for someone whose only job now is to sit and do a whole lot of nothing. Hell, didn't you just get back from Crossbell?
Ah, so that's where we are in the
If
story.
you're just gonna be sitting around anyway, you might as well relax.
Well, I can't deny I have as little interest as you in being here.
Yeah, I'm sure you want revenge on the CPSD, right?
Interest or no, this is work.
CSPD.
Work!
Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Then again, it takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground. Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong. May I manage one last moment of beauty before my flame burns out completely.
You're basically gonna commit suicide in battle as well. Or at least get yourself killed on the battlefield and die like a warrior. Some crap. Don't do that, Scarlet.
What's that?
Oh. Got a few extra soldats here.
Crimson Wings?
This is Alphen Rice Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous.
Audio peaking. Stop.
We have come to arrest Duke Alberea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Celtic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness. Ah! So the attacks on Berea Hard were merely a diversion? No matter. Shoot them down. Back off! The Hessian Knight?
Too late!
Well,
Impossible!
we didn't even need a battle for that.
Thanks for clearing a path, Reen.
Blade does some good work.
Wow! Reinforcing it with Zemurian ore really did make a huge difference.
Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside.
Right.
Don't get ahead of yourselves now.
That sounds like
Scarlet. Ah! She got her own special model with a Templar sword, too.
That's a new soldat.
High-speed soldat, Kestrel.
Hello, beautiful children of Class 7. It looks like our time to fight.
Now that one actually looks like it could be a Divine Knight.
Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you?
not a fan of you suddenly showing up. Oh well. I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Gorelia Fortress.
I suppose so. But for what it's worth, I just don't care. I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I have no reason to want to cling to life. See punish the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet in his heart. That was all I lived for. And now it's done. Right now, I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die. That's why I've come to see you, Ashland Prince. You're the perfect opponent for me to fall in battle against.
She's just like V was.
It looks like she's lost interest in living as well.
What a spoiled child.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Kestrel Soldat was designed for pure speed, and I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell where V and G await. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try, Ashen Awakener.
This will be a tough one. Be careful.
Curious. This won't be that difficult. Very small model compared to all the other ones. Dodged. Ooh.
My turn. Good luck.
All right, let's get this started. Huh?
Gotta go with the most broken one. Let's see.
Too bad.
Lots of counters. I get it. Annoying, but I get it. That unbalanced efficiency. Not great. But manageable. I just have to hold out.
Leave it to me.
There we go. And now it's just gonna be just whittling it down. Let's see. Burn 100%. Didn't inflict burn? What? It's supposed to be a 100% chance.
My turn.
In balance, FOC is just annoying. This makes it really hard to hit.
Burn to ash.
There we go. Now we got burn inflicted.
Let's go.
It's working. Keep it up.
Up. It's charging up an attack. I think I found their weak spot.
Leave it to me.
Out of curiosity, I do want to see what its other things do. Let's see. Cool. Alright.
My turn.
Ah, it's a new one. Miss. Also miss. Fire slash.
Too bad.
Sarah should not be able to link with Valimar. Why? For the reason that she's basically incredibly fucking broken? Let's see. Let's impede it.
That's it. Just a little more.
Alright, let's see what this is. Nice.
Gotcha.
No, because she's not a secondary awakener.
Okay.
Do we have anything that specifically... Oh, yeah, you are right about that. It should only be the people that were with Reen in the bottom of the schoolhouse. So that is a little bit of a problem there in terms of continuity.
Gotcha.
My turn.
Let's go. My sword will cleave open the way.
Kind of stuck with Milliam, but you think she makes more sense than Sarah? Well, Sarah went into the bottom... Well, Milliam went into the bottom of the schoolhouse. I think anybody that was inside of the schoolhouse at that time qualifies as a secondary awakener, at least in terms of the logic of this game. But obviously that doesn't seem to be exactly the case. It could also be that,
He did it.
it could be because they were close enough to the schoolhouse that, Sarah was, I guess, close enough to be considered for it.
Nice work, Reen.
I mean, how specific can we get without any actual explanation?
You fought just as wonderfully as he does in his azure light. Now I can go with no regrets.
This is bad. Watch out, Reen! Pushing her Soldat for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbital engine. At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here too.
I won't let that happen.
I'm not going to stand back and allow anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it. We're doing this, Valimar!
Acknowledged.
Is he just gonna slice his way in? just a little thrown off because Crow could resonate with it too. We know full well how that was the case. Guess that's true. It's one other thing, yeah.
Rain!
It could be less specific than just being inside the schoolhouse.
There really is no end to your recklessness.
When they were completing the trial.
Is that our soldat's cockpit?
It could have just something to do with how the, of the relation to the other person.
Yeah, looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's alright in there just in case, though.
You put on a good show, Reem. Alright, everyone. We're going in.
Right! We need to do this while Dad and the others are keeping the soldiers from the fort occupied.
Yeah, unless we get an explanation, it's hard to
We'll
know for
check
sure.
if everything is clear inside. Follow when you can.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Alberea.
I guess maybe if Sarah was with them all those times it went down, it would probably be the same for her. I guess that could make sense. How she was the one who had first initiated them to the schoolhouse. Maybe that just put her up as a secondary awakener. Then if we're going by that, technically Elise would also be a secondary awakener. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Remain on guard at all times.
Class 7, Group A, advance into the fortress!
You'd also have to consider every single person who went inside of the schoolhouse. They'd technically be eligible.
How is she, Valimar?
I detect vital readings from inside. Her life appears to be in no danger.
She's probably incredibly pissed off, though.
This should do it. Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close. So close to being reunited with them.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led. But based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out. Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
Hey Crow, how's go?
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
But he didn't.
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Sumerian ores, not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine.
Yeah, we know. We're on our way to building a better sword.
So, you know, keep working your way through those trials.
So he knows exactly what we're doing.
Oh, and that was some fine work you did in making it, George. Can't wait to see what the final product looks like.
I think you'll like what you see.
As for the two of you, Toa and Angelica, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple of weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait. You'll be coming back to us. I promise you that. And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so much.
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me. But I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
Okay,
It's like
time to get back to work.
It's like Crow just doesn't at all care about actually winning the war.
Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
Like,
We'll get Valimar back
kind
on
of
board
all
the
over the
Courageous
place.
and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Good luck.
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
Stop right there!
Criminal scum.
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers. Step aside. Our business is with Duke Alborea, not with you. Afraid that's not gonna happen.
Sorry, but this amount of indifference is triggering me a little, so you gotta bounce before you say you can't take that. Fair enough. See you later. Afraid that's not gonna happen.
We have orders to take you into our custody, Usus Alborea.
And for our homeland of Northumbria, we intend to do just that.
Northumbria State? You're from there? I can't pretend to be the most well-informed on it, but it's infamous for how cold and inhospitable it is.
Some things just don't change.
Sarah Valentine? I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by
Yep.
the name Purple Lightning.
They know each other.
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Sarah.
So you know them, do you?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first. And Erebonia, not Northumbria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again. So let's go. I'll take all of you on.
Looks like she's getting serious.
You might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
She probably could.
This is crazy. You can't fight a high-ranking corps like that by yourself.
I won't allow it. We'll help.
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago.
Still,
Why are you so set on doing this?
Very well.
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning. Off we go!
Sarah can now use Northern Limits. Combines a Bracer's will and a Jaeger's strength. These guys are exactly the same as, they're all analyzed. How are they all analyzed? What? I mean, sure, I'll take it. Rip.
We're burning daylight!
Rest in many, many pieces.
What's going on?
How did you withstand all of that completely alone?
She literally took them all out at once.
Unbelievable. It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
Well, is that all you got? Go on! Fight me! I can take it! So try your luck as long as you want!
You're serious?
Sarah, it's okay. Instructor.
What's come over you?
Nah, I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away.
Our contract with the Kreutzen province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Valestein.
We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah.
That could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
Indeed.
I had a faint idea that might be the case. So you were just like Fee, huh?
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
Wow.
I knew about it already, but it wasn't my place to talk about it.
Guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
Are you alright?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
So that's why we have a party of 7.
Okay. Maybe I went a little overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him, and do what we came to do.
Understood. And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's go and find my father.
Sarah temporarily left the party. And you are now aware of why we are given 6 people. Whatever. This is fine. Let's see. Okay. Where is it? There you are. Gladiator headband. Want to make sure I equip people with stuff that helps them not die. Let's see. Alright, we're good to go. I think it may have overdone just a little. Still, at least now we shouldn't have to worry about Nordies or causing us any more trouble. I'll leave the rest to you guys. Come back safe with some good stories to tell, okay? You bet. Not in the business of failing. Oh boy! Alright, let's do this. Oh boy. Archaisms? Really?
Enemy sighted!
I'll handle it.
I was expecting Provincial Army, but you resorted to Ouroboros.
Let's move!
How low will you fall?
Burn to act! Now's our chance!
Very well.
Leave this to me!
My turn.
My turn. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Let's see. So it's a bunch of switches to open gates along the way there.
Now's our chance!
Okay.
Let's see. Let's get all the enemies scanned,
My turn.
so I don't have to do it later.
Very well.
Marcus, it's my turn!
My turn.
My turn.
Loss was never a...
My turn.
My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll handle.
It's my... No time to waste.
I've got it!
I'll handle it.
Shame though.
My turn.
I liked being able to group up the enemies on a whim.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn! Now's our
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Huh? Thank goodness!
Alright, box.
Enemy sighted!
My turn.
Now! This is our real
Great.
This is our real great. Ooh.
Now's our chance. Let's...
Okay.
It's like the stuff. It's like the monsters that were in the mines in the first game. I think. Could be wrong.
Let's move.
See, attack delay 50% chance.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Right. They're off balance.
My turn. Now. I'll handle it.
I suppose.
Thanks.
Let's move.
I'll handle this.
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet.
That should
And like
suffice.
everybody levels up, so.
Oh, look! There's a treasure chest!
Cast 2, that's really good. Let's see, does Usus already have cast on, or does he not have cast at all? He has cast 1. 20%. Why does she not have Impede 1 or 2 on? That's a problem. Wrath isn't that important. Where is it? There you are, Impede 1. Because I know how the delay system works, and it's stupid.
Another one.
Tedious.
Bring it on.
My turn.
Let's move.
And the delay system is stupid. At least in terms of how they implemented it, because it's bugged.
I'll handle this.
I'll handle it.
Leave this to me. My turn.
I'll... Done. But we can't relax yet.
Alright, so we got a box in here. The Celestial Bomb. Give me more Sephet, that's what I need. That's all I need, actually.
Let's get.
Okay.
Let's move.
My turn.
It's my.
I'll handle it. Now. My...
Very.
It's my.
My... Done. But we can't relax yet.
Okay. Looks like we have event.
Bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-dum. Bum. Ba-dum.
Okay.
Now's our chance.
My turn. Oh, now.
My turn.
I'll handle this.
Right. Now
I'll handle it. Okay.
my turn. Now's our chance.
Loss was.
I'm so...
Box. Empty. Guess they give us a path back to the box there. So let's see what's inside. Just a bunch of normal enemies, I'm guessing?
Let's get this
Yep.
over with. Okay.
Here I go.
My turn.
I'll handle it. My turn. My turn.
Right. My turn.
Savigo.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Hellfire. I think that was just primarily fire arts, right? Yeah, Flame Tongue, Volcanic Rain, and Firebomb. They're letting me equip Carnage on somebody now, too. Well, who better to have it than Reen? Let's see, got a few more boxes here. Nothing. Ah, this is a big floor.
Father's gone completely on the defensive now. But every defense has its flaws. We will find a way through.
I hope we're strong enough to take that monster.
Yeah, we are. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let's move.
Large dragons are pretty strongholds. Blue model has incredible firepower. It's more purple, like the Ouroboros logo. Let's see. Attack delay 20%, but speed down is a very high chance.
I'll handle this.
Right.
My turn. Thanks. I'll handle it. Okay. I'll handle it.
My turn.
Let's see. Pretty weak too. No weaknesses. Death blow? Nope. Freeze is a high chance.
No, you don't.
Right.
My turn.
Very well. Now,
let's move.
Now.
Nice.
I'll handle it.
Right. Now go.
Oh, now.
My. We'll cut our own path.
Alright, so... Okay.
Now's our chance.
Perfect.
My now.
Let's move.
very
Leave this.
I'll handle it. Done.
Great.
Level 101.
Must we really pass through here?
Yes, it is important.
Oh, look! There's a treasure chest!
Very important.
Very well.
I'll handle it. Okay.
My turn.
It's my turn.
My turn. This is it.
Okay.
Here I go.
My turn.
Leave this.
Now.
He tried.
Very.
My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Alright, Elliot. Let's give us a breath. Good old fresh air.
I hope we're strong enough to take that monster on.
This one's... I'll handle it.
My turn.
Alright.
My turn.
Perfect.
Now.
Okay. Now. Let's get...
It's my... They're up!
I'll handle it. Done. We can't relax yet. Done.
Exactly how it
I've got it!
I just can't get used to this. A treasure chest.
Chrono Burst. Not immensely useful, but it's cool.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
Stay calm.
My turn.
Let's move. I'll handle this. Now.
I'll handle it.
Good choice of moves.
Right.
Okay.
Mike.
Okay.
It's my. Now's our chance. I'll handle. This is.
Okay.
Let's move.
My turn.
Right. There's no time to waste.
I'm so...
Alright.
Now's our
Okay.
My turn. Very. Right. Now's our.
Sepith Mass. Not exactly useful, but cool.
My turn.
A little bit of money.
Here I go. Very well. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
I've got it!
Hostiles.
Here I go.
That guy's new.
Now's our chance.
I'll handle it. Here goes.
Alright.
Let's move.
Let's see, he has a lot of health, so I don't have to worry about him going down instantly.
My turn.
Let's see.
Very well.
You chose a very bad choice of move to use, didn't you?
I'll handle it.
Let's see.
Should have been paying attention.
Huh.
That is pretty annoying. Got a free arts turn and just nuked my entire team.
Leave this to me.
Oh, this is awkward.
Thanks. Should have been paying attention.
I probably have to use a smoke bomb so I don't die.
It's my turn.
That's a damn shame, though. That's an unfortunate circumstance.
You won't be so lucky next time.
But all that really matters is I didn't lose, right? It was a tactical retreat. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
HP 2. More of this garbage.
Must we really pass through here?
Locked. On the guns.
Advantage is ours. My turn.
Here I go.
I'll handle this.
Leave this to me.
Okay,
My turn.
my turn.
I'll handle this.
Right.
Okay,
Here I go.
My turn.
okay.
Thank you for the AP, boy.
My We'll cut our own.
EP charge 4. I've yet to, I don't think I've even used an EP charge. Maybe once, if that.
Let's get this over with.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Not very vulnerable to feint, are ya? Or seal.
My turn.
Right.
Petrify 10%, 0%, not worth using. First drive works.
My turn.
Let's move.
So chance of delay is 20%.
My
It
turn.
worked.
Very well.
Here I go.
Okay,
Elegant thrust.
I'll handle it.
Curse you. It's Mike. Here I go.
Why?
I'll handle this.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to steal that turn. If this isn't lucky.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay. That was enough to kill it.
Cut our own path.
Thankfully. Another door opened.
Let's get this. Okay,
My turn.
My turn.
Let's see.
Leave this to me. Huh.
I'll handle it.
Let's move.
My turn.
Alright,
Very
we're good.
so full.
We're almost back to full CP. Marcus unfortunately has no EP.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
Alright.
Let's move.
Very
Right.
My turn.
My turn. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Huh? Thank good.
Round bait. First step it. Alright.
We've made it.
You're cornered now, Father.
Top floor. Dukes. Not much else. Dukes, nonsense, and other unfunny jokes.
Useless!
Duke Alborea, Ouroboros.
I did wonder whether someone from the Society might be here with all those archaisms walking around.
Oh, how nice it is to see you all again.
Long time no see. Where'd Purple Lightning go? Pretty sure I saw her with you when you entered the fortress.
Wait,
She's
Sauce?
downstairs. She can't make it, I'm afraid.
Ugh! How did you even make it here? What does that terrorist and those Jaegers think they're doing?
S was defeated. The Northern Jaegers left.
The Noble Alliance has completely turned its back on you. You have nowhere left to run, Father. Please, surrender with good grace.
How dare you speak that way to me? Who do you think I am? I am the head of the House Alborea, the ruler of the Kreutzen province, and one of the 4 great houses!
I mean, why do you think we're here?
There's nothing special about the 4 houses.
Do you honestly think that excuses raising your own lands?
The market manager lost his life because of you.
Silence! The people in that pitiful excuse of a town willingly sat back and accepted an enemy force squatting in my territory. This country's future is as a nation ruled by the nobility, and those shameless fools have no place in it. How is that beyond your comprehension?
Father.
We've talked enough. Let's get this done.
Oh, aren't we overconfident? Do you honestly think it will be that simple?
I mean, you got overpowered by Reen solo back in the ship, so... Unless you go full Godspeed like you did at Stargaze Tower.
But until we're told it is no longer necessary, we will fulfill the mission we have been given. I suggest you abandon all hope of victory, for we will be your opponents.
Nah, I'm good.
Excuse me?
Can't deny I'm a little interested in what that black-haired kid can do. But with the Purple Lightning missing in action, you can take this one on your own. See ya. Maybe next time we get a chance to fight, it'll be somewhere that can take the heat.
Ah, he is unbelievable! This is why I hate working with him!
Your partner's not the most reliable one in Ouroboros now, is he?
So? You still intend to take us on even without him?
She just has to duplicate herself like she did in Stargaze Tower.
So, you all think you can make a fool out of me, do you? Come forth! Vanguard F3! Sleipnir!
What?
Archaisms?
They seem pretty well armored. Must be for
Are
defending
these the same
bases.
ones from Azure? I think these are the same ones from Azure.
We may have fought before, but that was a mere taste of what I'm truly capable of. Come at me with all that you have. I am the head knight of the Stormbringer, Jubilee the Swift, and I shall defeat every one of you!
Here she comes!
We'll be the ones defeating you.
Now, draw your weapons!
I'll handle it.
Let's see. A Vanguard-type archaism, designed for protecting strongholds, improved every other way over the original. Flamethrower.
Too slow.
Good strafe.
My turn.
Less damage.
Gather on my blade.
Significant damage.
Very well.
see.
Holy shit. Protect us!
My turn.
And I'll scan Duvalie, and then I can go full ham and just obliterate everything. Head Knight of the Steel Maidenled Starter. She somehow seems more tired than usual. Yeah, she probably had a good run-in with the Crossville Police Department.
It's my turn. Time barrier.
Okay.
Let's see. Almost not immune to stat down. Somewhat vulnerable to stat down.
Eliminating targets.
I'll handle this.
Thanks. Why'd you even bother? Let's move.
See, attack delay not very high.
Try and see through this.
Yep, there's the duplicates. But they're not permanent on the field.
Eliminating targets.
Alright, can that interrupt? Alright, good.
Let's move.
Very well. Now's
my turn.
Let's see.
I suppose I should thank you.
Lightning Brand. 2 misses and a guard.
It's my turn.
Let's see. Mailbreaker.
Okay.
If I can get her attack up, then I should be able to
Here I go.
wipe out all the ads. These ads are annoying.
Very well. Now,
Prism Caliber. Ooh. S-Break. I think. Yeah, it's an S-Break.
this isn't.
Here I go.
Alright, gotta use an item for it. Not close enough. Alright, I'll leave Fee to revive him.
I'll handle it. Okay.
Alright. So let's use a Celestial Bomb on Eustace.
I suppose I should thank you.
And heal him back to a respectable amount of health. Also, Machias isn't very strong at the moment either. Let's revive Machias.
I appreciate it. Right.
Alright, that was a good choice.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
Thanks.
Why'd you even bother?
My turn.
My turn.
Good choice of target. The one guy who's alone.
Right.
Alright, so...
This one's just for you. Enjoy.
I'll handle this.
Let's see. Oh, Lynx.
Here I go.
Always forget that. Every time. Can I nudge it? Yes, I can.
There! Ha! Now's our chance.
Okay. You're finished.
Might as well finish them all off. Got a critical turn, so. You can make 3 duplicates. Well, Fee can make like 5. Shadow Brand.
Right.
Let's see.
I don't need your help.
Here goes. Overdrive.
All right.
Now.
My turn. Now.
Just enough range.
Let's move. Now. There. No, you don't.
Try and see through this. Okay.
Here we go. Sit. Right. Time.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Gather on my blade.
Alright, you meat shield. Let's keep whittling you down till there's nothing left.
How are you still standing?
My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll handle it. Here goes.
Overdrive!
It's my turn.
Now's our chance.
I'll handle it. Now.
Too slow.
I'll take it.
Let's move.
Sit.
My turn.
It's my turn. Huh.
Thanks.
Why you even bother?
I'll handle it.
Here I go. Right. This one. Now's our chance.
My turn.
Let's see.
Now.
Okay. Your turn.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Here I go.
My turn. Well, shall should have been paying attention.
Using that was a very good idea. I would have been wiped right there if I didn't. That would have been very unfortunate.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
I'll handle this. Now.
Here I go.
I'll handle it.
I'll handle this.
Arcus, activate. My turn. Sit.
And it's over. Can't dodge arts. These enemies can.
This is impossible.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
And everybody levels up.
I did it!
That should suffice.
Arc Blade can now be used. Okay.
Done.
I'm so glad.
Target rendered powerless.
We did it. Although, she did seem oddly tired.
Ugh. First I disgraced myself in Crossbell, and now here? How am I to face my illustrious lord who told me to serve as witness here now?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but...
Now nothing
Maybe
stands
next game.
in our way.
You've nowhere left to run, Father.
How dare you, Eustace! And you, girl! What do you think you're doing? You will protect me!
Girl?
Oh boy.
You seem to have greatly misconstrued my reason for being here. The mission assigned to me was to come and watch this fortress fall. No one ever said anything about protecting you.
What? Watch this fortress fall? You thought to abandon me the moment you arrived?
Very much so. Those were Duke Cayenne and Lord
Pepper.
Rufus's orders, you see. Besides, my lord would never forgive the odious crimes you have committed. And quite frankly, neither can I. You should be weeping with gratitude I haven't taken my sword to you myself.
No.
Bye-bye.
There she goes.
Battle's over.
Go on. The rest is for you to carry out.
I'm well aware. Father... No. Your Grace Duke Helmut Alberea. You are hereby under arrest on suspicion of arson and property damage in Keldic, as well as causing harm to the people of Kreutzen. Please, do not attempt to resist.
Duke Alberea was then taken into custody by the hands of his own son, Eustace. After Prince Alfin announced as much to the people of the surrounding area, the Kreutzen Provincial Army ceased hostilities, and the battles taking place around Breahard City came to an end. Heeding Eustace's orders, the provincial army left for Aurochs Fort, meaning that Breahard would come under the 4th Armored Division's jurisdiction for the time being. Furthermore, the Alberea family mansion was placed under the jurisdiction of the RMP. The Duke Alberea and Scarlet were to be confined for the time being. Afterwards, the Couriers successfully landed at Breahard Airport for supplies and maintenance. It was then that Class 7 opted to rest and see how things were faring in the city for themselves. Breahard stopover day. Things should be fine here for the time being, I'd say. Breahard's technically been removed from the war now that Duke Alberea has been arrested. Granted, the nobles here probably aren't too happy about being under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction. The provincial army's mostly intact, too. Can't afford to let our guard down just yet. I should go check out how things are in town. Plus, I'm curious about how Eustace and Scarlet are doing. I should pay a visit to the Alberea mansion before heading back to the Courageous. Bonding points. You can be used through bonding events, blah blah blah, we get it. Same things every time. See bonding points. The duration stopover day, Rayhard's town map can be accessed by pressing the X button. Cool. Well, that's a good time to stop the stream, though. Getting tired anyway. So, a save here. 60 hours of playtime, counting turbo mode speed ups. This turbo mode makes the clock go faster. Pretty good. And we're what? Probably 3/4 of the way through the game, maybe? Although, who knows, maybe there's an Act 3 and it stretches all the way down this page and we're only halfway through. Oh well. So, if anyone's there, I'll see you whenever next time ends up being. Good night.